Liver King's apology. I wanted to get to this. We played a small clip of the Liver King apology on Friday's show. I now found the full Liver King confession, and this fucking dildo, he's so good at what he does that this dickbag recorded this in mono. He recorded it in one channel. So now when we play it, it's going to be playing left channel only.
Awesome.
Because when you cut your videos, you just throw them up there. You don't worry about the format in which they're recorded or anything. You don't put effort into it. I am so glad that this guy's world is falling apart because he was full of shit from the beginning. He tricked really stupid podcasters like Schaub into thinking that he had this,
secret health technique.
This secret health technique, eating liver and blood and shit or whatever. But did he fool Rogan too? Or did Rogan
have no idea.
Or would Rogan not have the stupid fuck on? I don't know. But anyway, most reasonable people looked at this idiot and they went, oh, well, that guy's clearly roided out of his mind.
Yeah.
And then, the bros go, no, bro, Liver King's not on roids, bro. He's just eating weird fucking foods and
working out and staying jacked.
Yeah, that's exactly what he's doing. And then we're like, no, that's not how this goes at all. The guy's clearly juiced up. They're saying Rogan dimed him out. But he has been on Rogan. Rick M says Rogan wanted nothing to do with him. Rogan had a couple other people that touted the carnivore diet. Yeah, but okay, so here's what we have as the great champions of the carnivore diet. We have Liver King and Jordan Peterson, who's losing his fucking mind as we speak. I mean, that might be more benzos than carnivore diet, but who knows? So you have Liver King. Brittany says, yeah, and I'm not on cocaine. That's all right. So Liver King makes a 6-minute apology video. Somebody had a really funny tweet yesterday. They said, Liver King is speed walking through influencer career. He's already on his apology video. But what I like about this Liver King thing is that it shows me there's justice in entertainment, even when it comes to YouTube, because the phonies always get figured out. They might explode and have really massive, big-time success and have a huge flare-up, but herpes has a huge flare-up, too, before it gets wetted back down. So what would I know?
Yeah, interesting choice there.
So, we have a video Rogan did interviewing a guy about Liver King, so we can watch that in a little bit, too. So Liver King blows up, and everyone's like, well, this guy's clearly on roids. He can't put a fucking shirt on. He's got an awful beard. He looks like a dingy, dirty caveman. And then you got some people who are sticking up for the guy. Well, it was found out I think one of Rogan's buddies found out that this guy had like a $12,000 a month steroid habit.
That's pretty excessive.
Yeah. So all of this horse shit about eating liver and carnivore and all this other shit he's done that is probably wrecking his insides. He gets found out to be a phony, and now he has to make this big apology video. Now, I wish there would be YouTubers out there and content creators who, when they get exposed like this, they just have the decency and the lack of wanting to suck their own dick and be as famous as possible to just walk away.
Just be like, I took my shot.
Yeah, I took my shot and I missed. Oh, well, I had a good run. But they always have to make these big, blubbering, gay apology videos. Like the worst one I've seen in a while is that True Geordie, the fight guy. He's like an MMA boxing guy. Mm-hmm. And he said something. He made fun of Andrew Tate becoming a Muslim. And he said he should blow himself up for the cause. That's fine. That's an okay joke to make. It's mildly offensive, but we can all move on and our lives can be fine. He made a 20-minute rambling apology where he's crying like a baby.
Because that'll help.
Yeah, oh, my co-host children are Muslim and I love them so much. Blah, blah, blah. And then at the end of the video goes, like and subscribe to this channel, and so on and so forth, in the middle of his big Muslim apology. I wish there would be one time where somebody would get figured out like this, and at the end they go, well, fuck, you guys got me. I'm going to take off. Bye.
Whoops.
They just disappear. But
Caught me. Hand in the cookie jar.
Yeah, exactly. I just want this moment where I just get...
You got me. Hand in the cookie jar. Shame on you. 27 years, neck deep in shit.
That's all I want. But instead, we get these big apology videos because they get so hooked on the attention they're getting that
They
they're like,
have to keep going.
if I do damage control, maybe they'll let me back on Brendan Schaub's show. No podcast is worth this much humiliation. Let's watch the Liver King apologize, and let's have a good laugh at him, shall we?
I'm all laughing already. Look at that thing.
How
It looks
about
like
the-
a Stretch Armstrong?
Yeah, how about the fact that he sits in a throne, the asshole, with his shirt off? He can't drop the Liver King gimmick to be fucking honest with us one time. This is why I don't buy these people. I don't buy people who don't drop the gimmick even when they're doing their serious video. I gotta keep my shirt off and my beard long, and I still have to wear my backwards trucker hat like a douchebag while I'm telling you how sorry I am. This isn't a guy who's sorry. This is a guy who's trying to make this go away
And
so that
keep
you'll
making
like
money.
him. Right, so that you'll keep liking him. Because I guarantee for about 4 months he started making big money online. And then he changed his lifestyle to fit the amount of money he was making.
Well, 12 grand a month for steroids alone.
right.
He's got bills.
So here we go. Let's listen to old one channel Liver King here.
I'm making this video to apologize. Because I fucked up. Because I'm embarrassed and ashamed.
Could you not do it like you're reading Shakespeare? I hate this guy. I've always hated him, but now I have a reason. I like that. I like it when I have like an instinct to hate someone.
And it proves to be right.
And then I go, you know what? Hang on to that hate for a little while. It's like an investment. And now this is my investment maturing. This is my dividend being paid.
Ironic you use the word maturing when talking about Liver King.
Yeah, that's true. Poor guy. Let's have a height off between him and the mayor of Milwaukee.
He'll have to lay down on his stomach to hopefully win.
Yeah.
Because I lied. And I misled a lot of people. I've stated that this is a complicated as fuck topic, at least to me it is, because before social media, I was rich and anonymous. And after social media, I'm still rich, but no longer anonymous. And I never expected this kind of exposure.
That's a hell of an apology. Just want to let you guys know I'm super rich. I have a fuckload of money. And then I tried really hard to be famous. And then I got rich and famous. And, you know, I never really wanted this kind of exposure. Yeah, that's why you wear a backwards buckle hat and you take your shirt off everywhere. Oh, I never really wanted attention. He's the equivalent of the chick who's got damn near her nipples out and, like, just...
Don't look at my tits.
Yeah, don't stop looking at my tits. Why are men looking at my tits? I don't understand why
Why
my
do
tits...
men objectify me? It's
Oh.
almost like I'm wearing a freaking party favor as a costume.
Fuck the Liver King. What a goon. Again, this is where this is my third Idiocracy reference today. But this is another test of where we're going. If people are going to defend him and go, this guy's still cool, man, the Liver King. This is not a guy to be idolized or hated. This is just a guy who you shouldn't even know about. I was rich and I was anonymous. And now I'm rich and people know me. And I just want to say I'm sorry for being so rich and so titted up and so roided out, but so fucking awesome, bro.
Just, I lied to people and just, so why are you still here?
Right, get the fuck out. Go back to being anonymous.
In the public eye. It's been tricky as fuck to navigate. Well, clearly I did it wrong. And I'm here now to set the record straight.
I'm gay. And I've been overcompensating with these giant titties for the fact that I love caving in anal pussies all week long, all day long, and all minute long.
I'm living the life of eating liver and taking dick.
That's right. And not only do I eat liver, but I also fuck them. Because I get deep. Liver King hits bottom every time. That's a t-shirt.
Yes, I've done steroids. And yes, I am on steroids, monitored and managed.
You can't apologize for the thing you're doing if you're still doing it. Yes, I've committed sex crimes in the past. And I currently have a 19-year-old chained to a radiator in my basement. But I'm here to say I feel bad about it.
Look, I lied to a lot of people. I was routinely asked if this was all natural, and I said, yes, I live a natural lifestyle. And that's because I thought the steroids were natural.
I thought they were made from the acacia tree, and I was wrong. and that's on me. Like, at least when John Cena admitted he'd done steroids, he was off them when he admitted it. This guy.
For a week.
Yeah, okay, fine. I did steroids. And by did, I mean also do. And I'm sorry as fuck.
Look, this is just complicated as fuck. Yes, I did steroids 5 minutes ago before we started this video.
But is it really doing steroids if you have them injected into your anal cavity by another man who's naked and greased up over you? I ask you, exactly.
The syringe even looks like a penis.
I'm also being told that those were anal nitrates. I'm sorry. Those are it's a different kind of performance enhancer, if you catch my drift.
I'm just trying to up my chess game.
That does look like a chair a douchebag would play chess in.
Yeah.
By a trained hormone clinician.
Oh. Well, then it's not
Never
real
King,
estate.
the public figure, was an experiment to spread the message, to bring awareness to the 4,000 people a day who kill themselves, the 80,000 people a day that try to kill themselves. Our people are hurting at record rates with depression, autoimmune, anxiety, infertility.
So, wait. You having your shirt off and your big bulbous roid titties out is to stop people from eating a gun? Wow, that's a unique approach.
Okay, so we're all depressed, so you thought you'd lie to us?
Yeah. You thought you'd look like a homeless bum and put your tits out and that would make me less depressed? Look, the only reason I lied to you guys and injected anabolic steroids into my dick veins because all the other ones are closed is because I wanted people to stop killing themselves. Really? Is that it? I would say ban pop music first. I mean,
I wasn't on the edge until I saw your pecs. I mean, I was like, is life worth living?
Ironically, you now have roid pecs that someone could hang themselves from.
Low ambition in life. Our young men are hurting the most, feeling lost, weak, and submissive. So I made it my...
Okay, maybe, but that doesn't mean you're the guy. In fact, I would say that you're definitely not the guy.
And if these are all problems, again, how does lying about taking steroids solve it?
Right.
I'm failing to see how your solution is supposed to work.
He's trying to say that he only did steroids so he could help people not kill themselves. Boy, I tell you what, the word feeble doesn't do it justice here. This is a dog shit. Why are these social... You know what it is? They're all like megalomaniacs and narcissists and sociopaths who get this level of like social media fame. And then when they get caught lying, they all do the same shitty apology where they don't apologize and they ramble on for 7 or 8 minutes, monetize their video, and try to make it right, but also look like the good guy at the same time.
You can't have it both ways.
Right. You're so obsessed with hanging on to this status you've achieved, but you're also not realizing that you can't hang on to the status you achieved because it's all built on shit. And by the way, if the guy had been doing steroids and nobody ever asked him, totally fine, nothing to apologize for. But you were touting this diet and saying how you were all natural and you'd never done steroids. And not only do you apologize for the fact that you've been doing them in the past, you say, I'm still doing them now. Oh, but someone watches me do it.
Oh,
when
but
I
it's
do
a clinician, so that's
Yeah.
okay. A hormonal clinician.
Michael Jackson got his stuff from a clinician too, so relax.
Job to model, teach, and preach a simple, elegant solution called ancestral living, the 9 ancestral tenets, so our people no longer have to suffer, so we can collectively express our highest and most dominant form.
Your tenets didn't work because
Right.
you had to do steroids.
Right. If we take the steroids away, how are your tenants working?
Look, I was just trying to teach people about how this really busted up car that's missing a wheel is the secret to success so long as you use another vehicle as your daily driver. Like, wait a minute, what?
Right.
This is my fight. This is why I exist.
He's got 5
While
minutes
spreading
left.
the message, I've been on several podcasts, and when asked if I've ever taken steroids, I've always said no. I don't touch the stuff, not gonna touch the stuff, never touch the stuff.
Okay.
That's a direct contradiction to 12 grand a month.
Okay. And not only was he saying, he had track marks from the steroids on his body when he was saying that. This isn't like, I've never done steroids, I've never touched the stuff, reiterated time and time and time again. And we're not even talking about a lie from the past. We're talking about a lie from today. He kept lying.
I've never
about
done
it.
the stuff. I've never touched the stuff. Like, what? Tie off.
That was a lie.
No shit.
I've convinced myself that this had nothing to do with the ancestral message. I convinced myself that I'm not a competitive athlete of any kind.
No.
So who the fuck am I cheating?
No. You got caught. These apologies all go the same way. You got caught. It wasn't you didn't convince yourself of shit. You knew it was a dickbag heel move. You lied about it. You figured nobody would find out. Stop. I just want one of these assholes to be honest with us and stop bullshitting and treating me like I'm one of these dumb Brendan Schaub bros.
Look, I just figured you guys were a bunch of muscle-bound meatheads and I could string you the fuck along.
Look, I just figured that 90% of my audience was a bunch of retarded apes. By the way, he's going to find out that he was right. Because the people who like him are not going to give a shit about this.
Nope.
And that's fine. You can like whoever you want. It's just, this is a phony and it's fun to expose
The
him.
Liver King's fake. Yeah, but do you lift, bro?
What do you bench, though? Do you follow ancestral living? Yes, I do. I follow my ancestors' living. I preach that women shouldn't vote. There. I preach my...
I follow my ancestors' living. The rest of you guys back on the... No.
Right. Property-owning males. That's my ancestors.
And people are property.
Convinced myself that this topic was a placeholder for a far more important conversation. I convinced myself...
Yes, it is a placeholder for a more important conversation. That conversation is, how big of a piece of shit is the Liver King?
I gotta wonder, is it worth all this work to look like that, buddy? I mean, you still gotta wear a muumuu. Like, I mean, you went the long way around to where a fat person got.
By the way, underneath this guy is a really insecure small man. That's how you get looking this way.
So you're saying we found the mayor?
myself that this would overshadow...
Actually, on the inside, when you take away the steroids, he looks a lot like Beetlejuice, believe it or not.
...that 36 years of working out, usually twice a day, without PEDs. I've convinced myself that this was the vocal minority, usually in the fitness category, driving to an unproductive conversation.
Right, it's unproductive for you. You're trying to get really, really rich, and these people are saying you're a lying, cheating scumbag. I can see where you think that's very unproductive for you. It's a fun conversation for me to have. I can understand where you... I love how this is supposed to be an apology video, and he's just excusing everything he's done.
He's making himself seem more like a victim or something.
Right.
Like I lied to myself. Well, then you better beat the shit out of you.
Look, for all of you who are saying that I hustled and swindled you, you're not alone. I also hustled and swindled myself. I'm the biggest victim of the Liver King. Why don't you just paint your face and be from parts unknown and just go, Hulk Hogan, you will soon be close to parts unknown. You and the Warrior did the same amount of steroids, Jack. It's probably going to end the same way.
And I had convinced myself that this would be the wrong message to send to the 15-year-old boys.
Right, so you're openly saying this was a conscious decision I made to bamboozle children.
So...
And we're supposed to feel bad for you. I just convinced myself that lying to kids and giving them a false narrative so that they could live a life that was completely unattainable without tens of thousands of dollars worth of anabolic steroids was the way to go.
I did it for money.
Yeah. Yeah, let's do the real... Here, ready?
Yep.
I'll do my Liver King apology, and then you do yours. We'll see how long they are, because his is 6 minutes and 33 seconds. Okay. Hey. Turns out I'm a total juice head. My bad. Oop. Going home now. Bye. All right, go ahead. Your Liver King apology.
Look, I lied to a lot of people, and I'm really sorry about it. I thought the steroids were natural. Turns out they were synthetic. Oops.
Here, ready for his last apology? These are... Should we play clips of the what do you call it? The canceled apology that he didn't end up doing. These are some of the Liver King clips we have of his apology that like were left on the cutting room floor.
Did I mention I'm Jewish?
That's a really weird one.
Kanye's gonna hate you now.
Here's another apology that he tried that didn't work.
You're a dishonest cunt!
I mean,
there's
a little
look in
more
a mirror, my friend.
Yeah, a little on the nose. Here's another one where he tried to apologize.
Topping the news at this hour, deadly butt injections.
Well, I mean, it depends. He said it was a clinician. What if it...
That's true. Here's another one of his failed apologies. Here's the Liver King.
You want to see my pecker?
No, nobody can. The steroids took it out.
This is another Liver King apology that he tried and deleted.
Who gives a shit?
This one was just musical. He did a solely musical apology. Okay. I don't know what this one's supposed to mean. It was a video of him shooting up steroids, and then they just played this. Here's another apology he tried to make that was deleted.
Yeah, fuck me in the tushy.
I don't really understand.
I see. These seem like more admissions of sexual propriety.
Yes, I know. This was another one that he tried to posture a little bit, and he decided to delete this one.
Who do you think you are? I am.
Really odd. They asked him why he did so many steroids and why he lied about it, and he said,
"Them see yourselves on the TV."
He just wanted to see himself on the TV.
Did they ask him? Did he say exactly how many steroids he had done? Because like they say 12,000. That sounds like a lot.
Well, actually, he disagrees with that.
Really?
Well, 750,000 is a lot.
He's right. It is a lot. Then he tried this apology, which seemed a little more avant-garde. I didn't understand why he went this way.
Hey, it's okay, it's okay.
The N-word.
Seems like you would just have to make another apology after that. This is the average Liver King fan after hearing his apology.
That don't make no sense.
They get confused very easily.
Well, I mean, they believed in this ancestry diet thing.
Carl, what do you think about the Liver King?
Not funny, haha, funny queer.
Oh, okay.
Just say you're gay.
Yeah, that would probably help a little bit. This is his final cutting floor deleted apology, if you'd like to hear it.
I want to drown in cum.
Felt like he could have left that in.
Yeah, I felt like we all kind of knew, though. I mean, it's wasting time. It's already a bloated apology, like his tits. All right,
I figured that's how he keeps his beard so stiff. He glues it.
No, that's the cum. You're right.
So I continually dismissed it, and I dug myself into a bigger and deeper hole.
Good thing you did all that steroids. You're strong enough to dig your way out now.
You can climb.
Yeah.
I have only myself to blame. I did that, and it was all wrong. I will be better. I will talk about it openly, because I believe that there's a time and a place for pharmacological intervention monitored and managed by a trained hormone physician.
You can't apologize and then say it's okay.
Look, I'd like to apologize. This was horribly wrong, and I'm going to teach all of you how to do it just like I do.
Right, and then he goes, I want to follow the ancestral code of things that were in place thousands of years ago. You know, like medically observed steroid use. What a fucking dildo.
I'm teaching a pure life of clean living the way we have been raised throughout history, you know, with the inclusion of steroids.
Yes. I want to teach everybody to live like cavemen and our ancestors. Live from this lab that looks like Ivan Drago's gym in Rocky IV.
In 2021,
Yeah.
when I was 43 years old,
Yeah.
I didn't feel 100% physically or cognitively.
Maybe it's all the meat with no vegetables or anything else that you've been eating. Maybe it's this shitty carnivore diet you've been eating.
With steroids.
Before I started doing steroids, I always felt like dog shit. Could it be the diet that you're proposing everybody engages in? Look, my diet is so fucking good, and all you people who want to kill yourselves should only eat my diet. You know, the one that made me feel so shitty that I had to go start taking steroids in front of a doctor so I could feel better. Oh. Fucking idiot. Whoever follows this guy, look, we're going to clip this out later. Whoever followed this guy, and if you're a fan of his, I'm sorry, your IQ is lower than Forrest Gump's was when he tried to go to public school. You're just too stupid to save.
Especially if you're still in.
Yeah, if you're still in after this, Jesus Christ.
So I went to get monitored and managed by a trained hormone clinician to see what the fuck was going on with my life.
It seems like maybe your diet has thrown your body out of whack if you have to see a doctor about it.
Yeah, I mean, maybe that diet that you were mimicking off of a group of people who had an average life expectancy of 36 years old, maybe that diet wasn't working out too well for you. I had meat farts and meat sweats, and I was taking liver shits all the time. I just felt like dog ass constantly. Yeah. So I just decided, well, maybe if I shoot up, it'll be okay. And then I felt great.
So then I thought I got to teach the tenets of this lifestyle to everybody, but I must omit the one part that I don't want to tell them about.
I have to admit the one part that made this whole thing livable and that none of you have the money to attain.
And so, yes, it's true. I have tried several peptide combinations in an effort to increase my growth hormone, and it didn't work, meaning that my levels still remained below the normal level.
That's not an apology. You saying you suck at taking steroids is not an apology for taking steroids.
Look, I took steroids, and they didn't even work. They didn't work so much that I'm still doing it every day.
Look, I did steroids and they didn't work. Clearly, by my giant water-bloated titties, you can tell that in no way do I look like I've been doing steroids.
I took these steroids under strict monitoring of a clinician, and we found that my levels never even changed. So I kept paying $12,000 a month just to keep going.
Fucking liver.
So yes,
sucks.
it's also true that I've tried pharmaceutical-grade growth hormone, and I finally found success in managing therapeutic levels in the normal range.
Then after that, I decided to shoot up some heroin. Then I did blow off the hood of a Dodge. It was a weird night.
When you look at me, you see a guy who is in the normal range.
I had a tendon injury. It's still nagging me.
Yes, this is true. I've continued on with 0.6 cc's of testosterone per week, roughly 120 milligrams of testosterone a week.
That's like a fifth of what I do.
And you're taking it because you have MS and your body's attacking itself.
Yeah.
So this guy's doing 20% of what an MS patient needs to not die.
So
how often do you take it?
Once a month. So he's doing almost as much as me.
So wait. Oh, this is great. Everyone needs to watch our Liver King apology coverage because there are many
I do
shows.
1,000 milligrams a month in one dose.
And he does 120 a week?
Yeah.
So he does a little over half of what you do in a month.
Yeah.
Because 120 times 4 is about 500. And you do 1,000? So he's doing half of what an MS patient needs to stay alive in steroids every month.
This is impressive.
See, because he's saying this to people and they're dumb.
I don't know who his clinician is, but he's overpaying. Mine aren't $12,000.
Well, he gets really good shit, apparently. So
I guess I need his steroids.
So, like, with this guy, most people are going to see this and they'll go 120 milligrams of steroids. Well, that's not so bad.
0.6 a day.
Right. We're the only show that has a guy
who's actually on steroids.
Who's actually on steroids for MS. And he goes, yeah, that's half of what I take in a month.
That's kind of a lot, man.
Well, is it though? Because I've heard that.
Well, 750,000 is a lot.
So it depends, I guess, your frame of. Let's listen back to that part again.
0.6 cc's of testosterone per week, roughly 120
per
milligrams
week.
of testosterone a week.
That's still half of what you take.
No. I don't take any other steroids like nandrolone or Winstrol, but I have tried them in the past without success.
Look, I don't do cocaine. I don't do crack. I tried it once.
And it didn't work. I love that's his excuse. Like, it didn't work. Your titties say different, sir.
I gotta call my clinician now.
Get me the Liver King shit.
Yes, it's also true that my blood chemistry got all fucked up by taking nandrolone and Winstrol. My lipids got all deranged.
So basically, this isn't about you apologizing for doing steroids. Your entire message is fucking horse shit. You are 1,000% everything, to quote Tony Stark, everything that's special about you came out of a bottle. That's what we're saying here. So you can say it's about the meat farts diet and all this other shit, but you do half the amount of steroids that my MS up co-host does here. And, oh boy, but it's the liver eating. Yeah, you're right, Liver King. God, this guy's full of shit.
My liver enzymes went sky high, which is why clinical oversight is an absolute must.
The Liver King had a shitty liver. The Liver King fucked up his own liver, and he's telling other people how they should take care of themselves. Dude, You should have cut this apology off a long time ago. Abort, abort, abort. Unlike your steroid use.
Nope. The Liver King brand has had nothing, or at least very little, to do with my business success.
The Liver King brand has had little to do with my business success. The only way people know you is as the Liver King. Wow. So this is one of those apology videos where I get to this point and I go, A, you should have wrapped it up 3 minutes ago. And B, who are you trying to convince, you or us?
Companies were already kicking ass, already successful before the Liver King public figure, growing at 50% year over year and still growing at the same pace after the Liver King public figure.
So wait, the Liver King public figure had no impact on your business then? This guy he's not smart. This is the problem with the Liver King. He's a remarkably dumb guy. So he keeps talking himself into these corners. Okay, I lied about doing steroids. I did steroids. But I also do them now. But it's looked at by a physician. Because I did a shitload of other steroids. And they fucked up my liver, the thing that I try to tell you to take care of. And my business was growing before I became a public figure. And there was absolutely no change in how my business was growing after I became a public figure. Oh, wait, that means that, hold on. Carry the 2. Sorry, folks, I'm going to go get checked out for mental retardation. I got to go. Oh, this guy is the worst.
Nope.
By the way, I feel like this same business growth model thing was probably a similar speech that Samuel Bankman-Fried probably gave the FTX people at some point.
Never had ab implants, ab etching, or any other plastic surgery, and I sure as fuck never actually had gene editing done in Singapore. I made all of...
Oh, yeah, right. So we're supposed to believe that you had none of that shit done because your word means so much.
Well, I mean, he's proved how trustworthy he is by, admitting that we were right before.
To quote Teddy KGB, walk away from this one, son. It's bad for you.
That up. It was all intended to be a joke, and that's an expression of ancestral tin. Have a little goddamn fun. Ultimately, why do I do them?
I love the shit out of it.
When I talk about the 85% of the population that suffers from self-esteem issues.
Oh, he's doing the steroids for you. You see, he does the steroids for everybody.
I don't do these steroids for me. I do it because I know you have trouble getting through the day. So shoot me up, Doc.
So if I shoot steroids into my dick vein, maybe you won't hang yourself. Fucking idiot. Are you glad that we decided to dive into this today?
Yes.
He's the best.
I've apparently been doing so much for people's mental health all this time. I didn't even know it. I do steroids like crazy.
You're helping so many people.
And I didn't even try.
That's me. I'm part of that statistic. This is why I fucking work myself to death in the gym. This is why I do 12 to 15 blood-burning workouts a week.
You think that maybe that level of exhaustion could be contributing to your self-esteem issues? Or that maybe you're in the gym that much because you're not doing a good job of outrunning your self-esteem issues? Maybe if you cut your hair and your beard, you might feel better about yourself.
Maybe you take a little bit of time out of that gym and try and, I don't know, develop a social life.
I shoot up with rage hormones every day so I don't feel so shitty.
That's why I do 5 to 10 minute workouts of blood burning every day. Like, you also do the steroids. I feel like we forgot the part where that's why I get up in the morning and I immediately put something into my vein.
I can't believe that this face uses steroids. This is the same face he makes when a dick enters his body.
He has just literally just resting rage face.
He does.
Just to feel like I'm okay. Still, I have to absolutely crush myself to do so, and I'm wrecked physically and cognitively, and hormone replacement has helped in a profound and significant way.
So wait, your lifestyle is literally destroying your life, and the thing that's fixing it, you're apologizing for, but you want us to follow you?
That's the best part of this whole thing. Like I said, this guy keeps there's a thing when you're boxing where you walk, the other guy doesn't hit you. You say, I walk into punches, And those are the ones that hurt the most, the ones you walk into. This guy is walking into every one of his own punches. He's like, my lifestyle, and the things I'm doing leave me feeling like a piece of shit. You know, the stuff I tell all you guys to do to help you with your self-esteem issues. So I do the steroids really to save me from myself.
But then I lie about it so that way the rest of you can just, hate yourselves all day.
Guys, if you've ever thought that this guy was in any way inspirational, you're a fucking dork.
Oh, he knows steroids can be hard on your liver, right?
You missed that when you were in the bathroom. He said that, and yeah, I took nandrolone for a while. And yeah, it fucked up my liver enzymes, and they went through the roof. And I went, the fucking Liver King fucked up his liver.
You gotta be kidding me.
He's the man.
And still, I believe that the path to paradise is paved in fucking hell.
That's actually wrong. That would be the wrong road. If I was in hell, I would go, it doesn't look like paradise. I might have taken a wrong turn at fucking Dante's Inferno. Oh, shit. When I was in purgatory, I zigged when I should have zagged.
Oh, no.
I previously have said in a weird way, I'm grateful for the recent events that have shed light on this complicated as fuck topic.
It's not complicated. You're a lying sack of shit. There's nothing complicated about that. You're a liar, sir. And he's happy that he got found out. Well, then why didn't you just admit it from Jump Street?
I love how complicated it is. Right here in the title, it even says, I lied.
I lied.
That's really
I knew I needed to take this opportunity to openly discuss everything for me to be a better human. If there are any questions
make your titties bounce
that remain unanswered, send them my way.
Do a titty dance.
Pop them
I fully own
Pop
that I fucked up.
No, you're not, because you're still fucking up.
And you're telling us that you want to spread the message of using steroids in an appropriate time and a managed, monitored treatment way. Like, I believe there is a time for, what did he call it?
Clinically observed.
Yeah, whatever. Point is,
horseshit, I believe is what he said. I disagree with him. I've been sent to spread the message
that this guy's full of shit.
God bless Texas. Sorry.
I'm as sorry as a man can be.
Oh.
And all I can do is take extreme ownership right now.
No, all you can do is take steroids, not ownership.
Well, the ownership is in the steroids.
That's true. He owns the steroids that he's putting into his body. Yeah.
Right.
Be better and lead myself to a better life as a better human. Again, thank you to everyone for the support, the criticism, the love, the hate, and above all else,
the steroids.
The loyalty, and above all else, the clinically observed steroids. Oh, and then he's got to get up with his giant puffy steroid body. He looks like shit. Oh, well, guys, there you go. There's our...
oh, Jesus.
That's what our chat was doing during this whole segment. I'll wait.
We'll catch up.
We'll catch up. Hold on.
Jesus Christ.
We're gonna go to you guys in just a second.
As soon as you stop moving.
As soon as you guys stop doing this, okay, I got to keep track of that super chat. Thank you, Bane, for the $10. $30 into tomorrow's goal.
Look, this is a complicated as fuck issue where I lied right to your face.
It's a fucking complicated issue, guys. Sure, I'm a lying sack of shit, but I did it because I really wanted to make a shitload of money, and you guys were remarkably gullible. I love how his life was so fucked up, he had to start doing steroids, and he decided, you know what I should do? I should pitch to everybody that they should live my lifestyle.
That's not working.
Oh,
I tried something that didn't work, passed it on to you, and I kept the secret of my success to myself. It's a complicated as fuck issue.
Mark Atkinson writes, I take steroids so you don't have to. Oh. The Tom Dick says, I thought that this was his video for his campaign kickoff. It reminds me of Jim Baker when he apologized for pot. Is that what he apologized for? The Trafficking African says, he so loved the world that he gave his only begotten liver irreparable damage from steroids. Oh. I'm smoking weed for you guys now, says Puerto Rico Mango.
My testicles look like 2 grape seeds. I did that for you.
They're saying he won't live past 50 at this rate. Really healthy lifestyle. Dude, I hate him not because he's fucking up his own life. Go ahead. But he pitched this to other people who can't get 12 grand worth of steroids.
Yeah, and he knew the whole time that it wasn't working.
Jesus. I experimented on myself for you assholes, so you wouldn't have to have it this complicated. I love some of you guys' stuff like this on this. Oh. He said that, he goes, I'm not doing hormone replacement. He's on a list of 5 or 6 different powerful steroids. Bane Koof with $10 says you should dose test cypionate twice a week. The monthly dose dumps a ton at once and causes roller coaster symptoms, estrogen rebound that can cause depression towards the end of the month. Right. Like, steroid use can cause depression.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing this for the 85% of people who are fucking depressed. Put drugs in your system that fuck with your brain chemistry.
And that's after you follow a diet that fucks with your brain chemistry.
Right. Don't eat a balanced diet of meat and vegetables and potatoes.
Minerals are for pussies.
Yeah.
Liver all day.
That's right. Eat meat or suck a dick.
It's still meat.
Reverend Bob Levy says, is this the dude from Duck Dynasty? No, those guys are more responsible with their health. God.
Those guys are phonies too, but yeah.
But at least they admit to pounding sweet tea like it's going out of style. They're not sitting here. They're not sitting there telling people that diabetes is for queers and then drinking a shitload of sweet tea. Bane Koof with another $5 says, also smaller, more frequent testosterone doses reduces estrogen increase, which causes a lot of side effects. Oh, that was an Ultimate Warrior shoot interview, one person says. Stuck in the Middle says, he's like a Mitch Hedberg joke. I used to do steroids. I still do, but I used to too. Why is it that anytime anyone does a Mitch Hedberg impression, it's always terrible?
Because there was only one.
There was only one. Every time I do a Mitch Hedberg impression, I'm like, oh, I should really kick myself in the dick for behaving that way. Well, there you go, guys. There's the Liver King's apology for doing steroids. Did that really seem like an apology, though?
No, it really seemed like
excuses,
and then like he was a victim. He misled himself and he lied to us all.
Veldrain says, Liver King here. I tried gay sex to get ripped. I did it for you, but it didn't work. So I switched to roids with just a side of gay sex for you guys. Bumbaclo says, I would honestly take a bullet for the Liver King. Oh, well, I hope that's put to the test someday. He is the best.
The Liver King.
So now Joe Rogan asked one of his guests about the Liver King. And the I don't know who this Derek MPMD is. That doesn't mean he's not like really cool or good or anything. It just means I don't know shit. He asked him about the Liver King's PED use. Let's play a little Joe Rogan here.
Way, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of people are like, what are they saying? This is all inside stuff. There's a guy, if you don't know who the Liver King is, there's a guy calls himself the Liver King, and he's this guy who walks around everywhere with no shirt on. I've seen him in Vegas with no shirt on, big bushy beard, super jacked, and he was telling people that the way he gets that way is by sunning his balls. He literally lays down with his asshole staring at the sun and eats raw liver and just lifts like a maniac. And that's how he's so jacked. But
you wouldn't be able to get the amount of calories and shit that you need
to build that much,
to lift that much and replenish your body if you just ate liver. He's a fucking idiot.
Even if you went on a high, almost straight protein diet, you're still going to be cutting it close. You need carbs and minerals, man.
It's preposterous.
Minerals are for queers.
Too many polar extremes to have just like a unique marketing spin that was just highly viral, in my opinion. And I don't know. I think most people could see through it, but at the same time, he would there was a lot of big names that even reached out to me after the video came out, and they were like, I didn't think he was natural, but this guy literally right to my face would say, like, blatantly, I am natural.
Weird. You mean the guy who had a financial interest in not letting people know he was doing steroids, told people he wasn't doing steroids? You know what?
He fucking lied?
You know what's amazing? She told me she wasn't cheating. I mean, right to my face, she said she wasn't fucking another dude.
She said she was a virgin.
Oh, my God. And even when I had my fist in her pussy, I was like, you know what? Some women are just born a little looser than others.
Yeah, she was gurgling my balls. I was like, well, so clearly some aptitude here.
She was doing the blowjob where you make the sound.
I mean, virgin, but a Blumpkin's one hell of an opening move.
Yeah, it's like, geez, you really dove into the deep end of the pool, didn't you? But by the way, does anyone get hard from that fucking gagging porn blowjob sound? To me, that is one of the most troubling noises.
I just don't enjoy blowjobs, really.
Neither do I. I could skip. I like them as a how do you do. But a blowjob to completion, like I'd rather stick that thing in your pussy.
Just slap my dick and get down to business.
Just work it like a speed bag and then let me stick it in, you know? Yeah. Like Rob Lowe in Super Troopers 2. Just work it like a speed bag.
And like a lot of people will take a guy at his word when it's like a private conversation. And if he's straight up telling you in person, yeah, it's actually legit, I'm natural, and he was just lying out through his fucking teeth seemingly.
There's some people that are really jacked that are natural.
For sure.
Some people that are like super disciplined.
But they don't have puffy water titties.
Yeah, and it's usually a slow process. Like, for example, like Dwayne The Rock Johnson, like he started out a lot smaller than he is now. It didn't happen overnight.
Right.
And there was probably steroids involved in that too.
Yeah, and also you can't tell me that there's no gay shit going on when you're sticking your asshole in sunlight. I mean, this guy can't get mad at anyone for assuming that he could have done some gay shit in his day. If you're sunning your butthole. Sorry.
It just feels nice.
I guess.
The warm rays on your sheriff's badge.
Tom Dick says, it's complicated. I sucked a dong so you wouldn't have to, but I only did it once while my bunghole was getting sunned. Oh, I'm all natural. If you bought it though, like I don't feel bad. Just let me put it this way. I don't feel bad for anybody. Like anybody who feels ripped off or lied to by the Liver King, I still hold you personally responsible for being so easy to be duped.